Welcome to Fall Friday Soups. My name is Karina. This is a series that I enjoy doing every fall season. And seriously, who doesn't like soup? I am going to be uploading a different soup every Friday for the month of September. Make sure you hit the bell button so you get notifications when my videos come out. The first soup that I am kicking off the season with is called Garden Harvest Soup. This is a perfect soup if you visit your farmer's market. We went to our local farmer's market a few weeks ago and I stocked up on vegetables especially for this soup. You can add any kind of vegetable that you want. You do not have to add the same ones that I'm adding to the soup. All right, let me show you how to make this soup, and don't forget to grab the recipe down below. So these are the veggies and ingredients that are going into my soup today. I have green beans, celery, a sweet potato, some spinach leaves, zucchini, carrots, some peppers, onion, little tomatoes. I have chicken broth, Italian seasoning, and some Parmesan cheese. The Parmesan cheese will be on the top of each bowl after it's scooped up. Vegetables are all cut up, and in my pan I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to cook the vegetables in the pan a little bit first before I start adding the broth. While it is cooking, I am going to add a little bit of the Italian seasoning to the vegetables. The recipe doesn't say to, but I'm going to add some salt and pepper to it too. I actually have some vegetable stock. I'm going to add vegetable stock and a little bit of chicken broth to it. I think both flavors will really bump up the soup. Okay, I let these vegetables cook for about 10 minutes. They cook down quite a bit. So now I'm going to add a little bit of that vegetable stock and a little bit of the chicken broth. Because of all the vegetables that I had, I ended up like doubling this recipe. This one only calls for like 2 cups of broth, but when I make soup, I like to make a lot of it because we can eat on this for lunches for the week, or I can freeze it. So I ended up using both containers. I used the full container of the vegetable and the full container of the chicken. Now I'm going to let this simmer for about a half an hour, and then I'm going to add the spinach. Oh my goodness, this soup smells so good. I wish you could smell it. At this point, I'm going to add a little bit of spinach to the soup and let it wilt down into that soup. That's my last vegetable that I'm adding to this before I serve it. After you put some of your soup in a bowl, you are going to take Parmesan cheese and top it with Parmesan. Oh my goodness, that just adds perfection. This soup is not only delicious, but it is also low calorie. It is only 95 calories for 1¼ cup. Plus, I like that you can add any kind of vegetable to the soup, so it's going to be different every time you make it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.